Hey guys, it's Davey here, and it's currently day 42. Hopefully, you guys had an amazing day, doing better than yesterday. But that being said, guys, today will be a pretty quick one, right? Because I haven't done any work today, so there's not really much for me to share, right? But I do have a story that I want to tell you guys, right? Because, it happened to me this week, and at the end, I want to tell you the reason why I told you guys this story, right? So during this week, I had a squatting session, right? I was squatting about, 60 kilos, I was doing fine. After the workout, however, I had this very bad lower back pain. And I thought to myself, maybe it got a bit tight. Tomorrow it will all blow over. Then came tomorrow. I had my deadlifts, right? I was going to get warmed up on my deadlift. So I had 60 kilos on the bar. I tried to pick the bar up with the weight, but I couldn't because my back was absolutely destroyed. It was so painful to the point where I could not even lift the bar off the floor. Right? I couldn't straighten my legs, as a matter of fact. So in that time, I knew something was wrong. I knew that I can't force myself to do this rep. Why? Because normally there's different pains, guys. There's pains in the gym where you know that it's pain after you pump the rep out, after you created some tension, after your muscles are pumped. And there's that pain that you're on your last rep and it's still failure, right? So you know that pain's gonna come. However, this is my first rep. This is legit my first rep in the day. So I know something was wrong, right? This is not the normal pain you get from, burning your muscles out or fatiguing your muscles out or, putting your muscles through a lot of tension. This is another level of pain. So at that point, I knew to myself that I probably shouldn't lift this weight up, right? So I went home that day. I recovered. And then, 2 days forward, which is today, I came back to the gym. I felt much better and I, done a deadlift. The moral of the story is, guys, sometimes in life, in work, whatever it may be, right? We'll always be eager if we are, enthusiastic to reach our goal and purpose. We'll always have that energy and drive to reach greatness, right? So no matter the pain we face or the challenge we face, we'll always push forward because we think that in order to be successful, it is to be, dedicated, persistent, and committed to reach our goal. And if that means fighting through all the challenges and the difficulties and all the pain, then it's worth it, right? And in the truth, it is. That is should how it be. It should be like that. If you want to be great, you have to put in the work, right? However, sometimes there's just different levels of pain and there's different levels of challenges that we have to distinguish, right? Before we can push forward, right? And there are two types of pain that I recognize in life, right? There's one pain which, we make up with our own imagination, right? This pain, we make it more bigger than it actually is, right? This pain is something we say to ourselves that is, a hard challenge, it is painful, it is a very big difficulty because it is an excuse we make to ourselves to not put in the work, to not put in the action. And normally this small pain is the one that we can overcome. However, we just choose not to, right? Because of our emotions and negativity and our negative self-talk. We make it more bigger than it actually is. But logically, this is a very small issue that we can overcome. Second pain I recognize is the real pain, right? This pain or challenge is sometimes far too big, far too great for us to overcome yet. It is a new level in life that we haven't had the skills or abilities equipped to overcome this, right? And coming back to my deadlift story, right? This pain in my lower back was just too real, guys. It wasn't something I just made up in my mind to don't do the deadlifts. I was eager, I was, committed, right? But I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it without risking breaking my back, right? And at that time, I know I had to step back, recover and come back stronger, right? But at times, in life, there will be so many eager people going forward in their journey, trying to overcome this massive big challenge, right? Thinking that they can have the abilities to overcome it because they have this burning desire to achieve greatness. But sometimes this big pain is just something that we are not yet ready for. We are not ready for, and we just cannot overcome it no matter how many, energy and enthusiasm we have. It's just a gate that we cannot open, right? We don't have the necessary XP for it. We are just not suitable for it, guys. And sometimes, guys, beating your head at this gate is like beating your head at a brick wall. you're not making progress. You're just gonna drain yourself, guys. So, I guess I'm telling you guys this because recognize that there are two pains, right? One, you make up yourself. It is a total imagination. You just say it to make excuses to not, do the things, do the important things to get where you want in life. But the other is no matter how many, enthusiasm or how dedicated you are to overcome it, you just cannot. It is something you just are not ready for yet. So then again, you got to step back, level up your XP, improve your skills, be more competent, spend more hours in your craft, no matter what it may be, or just to recover, to overcome this next level, right? Just kind of imagine this as a boss, right? It is a boss in a video game, and it's just too high level for you to fight yet. You gotta come back, grind your little minions and kind of get your XP up and then face it that way, right? But eventually it is a challenge that we can overcome. However, it is not a challenge that we can overcome just yet. So I guess recognize the pains you have, the challenges you have in front of you. Really think to yourself, really be honest with yourself, whether this is an illusion, a deception I made up for myself to not put in the work, or is something that is actually just above my level to overcome yet. So I got to come back and, be better to then face later on. But yeah, guys, that is all I got to share with you guys today. Just two different pains, right? One you make up and one that is actually far too real and far too great for you to overcome. And really be honest with yourself to realize and distinguish the difference between the two, right? But that being said, guys, this is my Thursday. Hopefully, you guys found this valuable in any way. But if not, that's totally fine because I have something for you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.